Hey everyone, and welcome to this video. So today I'm actually showing you a rental car, and we're going to give a bit of a review and overview of this car. We've had it for about 6 or 7 days now, and I feel like I know it well enough to tell you my thoughts on it. And they started out not so great, I'll be honest. They've softened up a little bit, but we'll just get right into it. So this is a basic rental car. It is the Comfort Line 2023 Volkswagen Tiguan, or Tiguan, however you want to say it. And it's not base, but it's only one step up from base. You have, oh, nice slice in the tire there. Bridgestone Ecopia HL422 tires. They are 17s on aluminum wheels. This actually has really big brake rotors and calipers. 17s is the minimum for this car to run, which is kind of astonishing for a base model almost Volkswagen Tiguan to require 17s. Kind of amazing. I did not think that would be the case. This one does have the plastic all along the bottom and everything, and as it says Volkswagen right there, kind of a nice touch. Cloth interior. We'll get it started and show you around it. Push your foot on the brake to start it, which I find kind of weird. Alright, yes, I get it. The engine's running. Let's turn off auto start stop so it doesn't shut off. Now this does have LED headlights, which are actually incredibly bright. We'll start around the back. And as you can see, it is they call it an SUV. I think it's more of a crossover, but they classify it as an SUV. As you can see, it does not have some of the options like you can get in Europe. I think you can get lights in there. This one doesn't have it. The brake lights are super bright though. And yeah, this is the back area. And believe it or not, this is available with a third row seat. It's a very tight third row seat though, albeit, but it's third row. And yeah. But this one has a donut spare underneath here with the jack. No real storage underneath here. That's one thing I like about the older Volkswagen. I like mine better. You have tons of storage. Clean off the camera. You have a little tow point right there. You pop off the cover and a little tow point in the back. There's one in the front too, I believe. Maybe not exposed though. It's not an ugly vehicle, I'll say that much. But it certainly feels very, very built for a family. Doesn't have the fun factor built into it as much as I would like. But it's not the worst. Front end looks alright. It's got a bunch of chrome on it, and it's got forward sensors, that's crash sensors. And actually, I think this senses, there's 4 of them. It's either forward crash sensors to tell you when you're getting close to someone, or it is park sensors. We'll pop the hood and we will see what's under there. I believe these all have the same engine, just with different tunes on them. But I could be wrong on that. Nice touch. Volkswagen putting gas shocks on the hood still. Like that. It's a TSI engine. And this is a 2-liter TSI, which puts out around 184 horsepower. It's no sluggish car, but it's definitely no race car either. It's definitely decent though. Now that's made it to an 8-speed automatic transmission, and I do believe that may be the only option I would have to look it up, but I do believe these are only available with an 8-speed automatic. So, it's kind of a bummer. With a manual, I kind of like it a lot more than I do. So, we'll see how well I fit behind myself. And really nice touches in the back seat. Vinyl, leatherette, with stitching, and it's even padded up in here. All the materials carry through. As you can see, this is just your regular cloth, but they do have the stitching, and it's two-tone sort of cloth. I do believe, yes, these seats do recline. Yes, they do. That's pretty sweet. That actually makes this a really comfy car, but what I'm noticing is there's no map pockets in the door, in the seats in the back. Kind of silly. I think that's a touch that every car should have, personally. You have a 12-volt outlet here. And yeah, that's the back seat. Now there's a light in the back. This is all gray interior. It's nothing fancy. Well, gray and black. And we'll step on into the front seat and we'll take a look at that. So, we've got, once again, your leatherette with a stitching. But up front we have this silver sort of decorative panel on the doors. And the handles are the same all the way through, this sort of satin nickel look. Really nice touch. It is a full manual seat interior, which is okay by me. I actually prefer manual seats in a way, but to each their own. We'll close up the door. This does have auto headlights. Pretty standard option now, honestly, though. Your power locks, your power mirrors, with a heat control right down there to use it. Turn the arrow down to the heat. Window lock, leather wrapped steering wheel. It is also a heated steering wheel with 1, 2, and 3 levels. You have cruise control, all your fuel economy stuff. Now, let's see what I'm getting. For average economy, I'm getting 8.3 liters per 100, which isn't the greatest, but I'm also not driving it for fuel efficiency. I'm putting it in sport mode and everything, so it's all right in sport mode, believe it or not. It's pretty decent. But yeah, leather wrapped steering wheel. I'm actually really liking this new Volkswagen logo. Rear view mirror, map lights, control, and they go on with doors and whatnot. You do have a mirror with an LED light right there, as well as on this side. And if you leave the mirror open, it will shut itself off. So it's double switched kind of thing. Heated seats down here, your climate controls, fan speed, and your zones. Electronic parking brake, of course. Everything is electronic parking brake now, I think. Now, here's something I found really cool. You have terrain management. So this one is off-road that I'm in right now. This one is off-road custom. Normal, or I'm in sport, but yeah. And then you have snow mode. But if I go back to normal, I can press mode, go to custom, eco, normal, and I'll leave it back in sport. And you just do that by simply pressing down on the button in the center. Now this does have Tiptronic, so it's a manual, not really. As you can see, a leather stitched armrest with white stitching. Yeah, it's not a bad car. Would I buy one? Maybe if it came with a manual. But yeah, Anyway, we'll get back outside and we'll, yes, I'm aware that it's running. Yes. Overall, it's a fairly decent car. As far as rentals go, this is up there among one of the better rentals we've had. Some of them we've had have been utterly atrocious, and others have been better than it. It's kind of a mediocre car, but if you're looking for basic transportation, I honestly don't think it's that bad. Good for 2 kids, maybe even 3. It is available with a 3rd row, and yeah, and they're relatively affordable. So I wouldn't say that's a bad car. It's just not something I personally would buy. But yeah, that is a 2023 Volkswagen Tiguan Comfort Line, I believe it is. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, as well as subscribe for more. Have a great day, everyone.